It may or may not come as a shock to many of you listening that I don't put much stock into retrograde. Now, I'm not saying there isn't any science behind it, but what I am saying is there is enough going on in my life on a day-to-day basis that I kind of don't need a retrograde that occurs every what feels like 4 days impacting it. But I posed a question on my Facebook page about what you guys wanted me to read into next. The retrograde was chosen. It's 11:29 p.m. where I am right now, and this retrograde is supposed to hit in less than 30 minutes. So those cool little edits that I normally do, pretty much out the window for this. I am going to do my gosh darn it to get this reading out for all 12 signs on the day this retrograde begins. Let's get started. Well, hello my beautiful Taurus and those of you spying on your Taurus counterparts. If you are new to my channel, my name is Marcia, and if you are not, well, welcome back. First things first, subscribe, and hit that like icon. Now, if you are new to my channel, I tend to talk rather quickly and I try to keep things in under 10 minutes or less. I try, just because I don't like to talk about things for very long. Now, we are here to discuss this retrograde, all right, Taurus? So let's see what this retrograde looks like for you all. Show me this retrograde for Taurus. Show me this oh, okay, so let's see what we have here. Justice card in reverse, Death card in reverse. You guys are, wow. I was only going to take the top card, but I took both. It really feels like this retrograde, you guys are going to be dealing with seeing a lack of accountability. And I feel like this is going to hit home. For some of you, it's going to be thrown in your face, whether you have children, friends, whatnot, how your actions or lack thereof have kind of added to someone else's unhappiness. It's also showing me, and yes, this is a little heavy, y'all. The Taurus, this isn't the normal laughy, jokey, funny one that I'm normally doing, but there's definitely a lack of, feels like, cohesiveness. You're going to be faced with something. Let me just tell you this. We can say it like this. If you're in a relationship, if you are in a situationship, if you are in a bromance, it doesn't matter. You're going to see how one-sided it is. You're going to see how counterproductive for one of you it really is. And this is something that has not changed. And it looks like in this retrograde, you guys are going to see it. So for you all, Taurus, you're going to see the crumbling of relationships. Now, here's the thing that is so crazy about this, because you guys have rose-colored glasses on right now, so you can't see them. But for some reason, I don't know if one of the lenses of your rose-colored glasses is going to pop off or whatnot, but you're going to start seeing what the rest of the world sees, and probably some people have tried to tell you. You're not going to see the illusion that you've been seeing. Some of you are too good of a friend, some of you are too good of a mate, or some of you are the crappy person. But Taurus, this is really going to show you that you need to hold yourself just as accountable as the people that are screwing you over, and vice versa, because you allow certain behaviors. You choose to wear rose-colored glasses and have people walk all over you, even if it's just one particular person. fair is fair, and in whatever this is, you are seeing for yourself firsthand in this retrograde that as deep and as wonderful as you may be for others, they're not really like that with you. Now, Taurus, I'm going to tell you flat out, this could absolutely 100% be in reverse. Okay, so all is fair in love and war, and right now it's saying that this is a situation that is not changing. The only way it's going to change is during this retrograde, when you really get to see it. When people are under duress, when people get things taken away, when there's a sense of unfairness, people tend to show something different than they do when they have a bank full of money, amazing health, true happiness. See, when things start going sideways, that's when you get to really see who people are. So you don't really need to see who someone is when they are at their happiness, but what you guys are going to see is who you all are, or what this situation is when things start looking a little shaky. All right, show me what's going on with Taurus for this retrograde. We got Knight of Wands. I love this card. I love the Knight of Wands. It's one of my favorite cards. Give me 1 second. Anything else? All right, so we have, again, the Knight of Wands. We have the Four of Wands in reverse. We have the Page of Swords in reverse, and we have the Judgment card in reverse. This is a case of what you tend to do, and I'm going to just keep it on you. It could always be in reverse. Remember, I keep saying this. It could always be in reverse, but I'm just going to keep saying you so I don't have to keep going backwards. I may do it, but who knows. Stop letting eye candy or the things that you desire out of life, or the things that you feel you need to feel good in life, kind of blind you, because you're doing it yourself. But it's a sense of always attaching yourself to something that makes you feel less than. Something that requires you to give so much of yourself that you lose a part of yourself. All of this is going to come out for you in this retrograde, Taurus. Keep this in mind, all of this. Because it's showing where you are stagnant. It's showing where you continue to repeat cycles. It's showing how you allow certain people to get away with some atrocity. Like, it's... when you see how people treat you, or how they kind of tarnish your name and so on and so forth, you're really going to see the disservice that you've been doing to yourself. You're really going to see that it's not only the people that you allow to kind of treat you or fool you. It's the same thing in different areas of your relationship, or well, different areas of your life. This is the case of people who are afraid to check their account when they spend money, people who are afraid to open up bills because you said you already know what it is, people who don't respond to certain messages because you're like, nah, I don't want to deal with it. You do yourself a disservice by not living all aspects of your life, Taurus. And again, this is going to come out during this retrograde. And what do I mean by that? You do yourself such a disservice by not living the best parts and the worst parts. There is no balance. That's what it is at the end of the day. This retrograde is not only going to show you the cracks in your foundation, but it's going to show you how you've been trying to purposely just splatter glue or whatever it is, whatever it is that you fix cracks with. It's going to show you how you just been haphazardly just throwing things there, hoping that, okay, well, that'll mend it for however long. Let me just go off and do this. It's the equivalent of knowing that you have a shut-off notice for Friday, and here it is Thursday, No, you have a shut-off notice on Friday for your electricity. It's Wednesday, and you're packing to go on a vacation for Thursday. And you still take the vacation on Thursday, and you come back, your power's out, and you're like, well, whatever, I'll deal with it. You know, I'll deal with it when I'll deal with it, whatever, I'll figure it out. It's showing you that you have chased instant gratification for so long that you have truly done a disservice to yourself, and you can't keep living like this. You attach yourself to people in the same manner. It's not good for you, but it looks good. Or if it's not good for you, but you know, society thinks it's good. Like, it's a recklessness that you are going to definitely be confronted with. All right. I know you guys are like, Marcia, you're supposed to give us the awesome funny stuff. I know, Taurus. Let's see if there's anything else for Taurus. Oop, almost fell down. Work through your fears. This is so perfect. Like, this is so perfect. I'm sure I've seen this card before a billion times, but I don't even remember it. Work through your fears. Taurus, you are going to have to balance the good with the bad, the happiness with the disappointments. By embracing disappointment, you only appreciate the happier times, you only get more gratification. You cannot keep running from things that you feel don't serve you. You cannot keep running from your obligations. You cannot keep running from your skeletons. You cannot keep avoiding being an adult. I'm not gonna get preachy, just saying, because I could have a whole nother reading just on this card alone. Work through your fears, whatever it is. You shouldn't be afraid of $0. You shouldn't be afraid of singledom. You shouldn't be afraid whatever other stuff, because you can bounce back from anything. You can bounce back from any disappointment if you so desire, but you have to confront the disappointment first. Be an adult. All right, Taurus. All right, Taurus, this was your reading. This is your retrograde reading. If you enjoyed today's reading, or you were shocked that I could do serious stuff, hit that subscribe button. Definitely don't forget to hit that like icon. Leave a comment down below now. If you feel like, Marcy, I need you kind of point me in the right direction, or help me with my headspace when it comes to this retrograde, leave a comment down below and let me know. All right, you can leave as many details as you would like. All right, Taurus, until next time, have a good one.